So here's the engine from the Raleigh push bike. I've done some research. This motor is basically the kit that you can buy off eBay, Amazon and everywhere else. It's about 150 quid. It's a quick, easy bolt-on kit that is available for push bikes to turn them into motorised bikes. So I watched a very, very thorough video on how to fit one of these onto a bicycle, and it's very, very good. It's on YouTube, and they say that you've got to undo this screw and remove this flower nut to put the chain on the sprocket. Now someone else's should have already done that, so what I did is they say, oh, you just easily press this down, like after you've undone that screw, press it down, which I couldn't do at all. Now I can, because this plate here was seized to the actual clutch. Then, well, let's see how quickly this takes to do. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Probably not. This probably won't work, but let's see. Let's see if I can just push that down and spin that. Yep. And that allows now that plate to spring up, which it wasn't doing. That was seized solid. And then this nut here was also seized. So, oh, and that was seized as well on the engine. But all I did was put an Allen key into there and turn that, and that allowed that ring to move. And now that I put a nut, I had an Allen key on there and my socket on here, and I tried to undo and tighten. I tried both on that nut while holding the Allen key, and that just freed that section which goes through to the sprocket. So now I should be able to move the sprocket freely, which I can, and when it's all tightened up, I can't unless that lever there is pulled, which is absolutely brilliant. So this means this project is getting quite quickly forward, which I'm liking a lot, considering I bought this today and I've tinkered around with other stuff, and this is quickly moving forward. So what I do need is tyres. I've pumped up the rear tyre and the air just didn't hold in there. Right, I need the spring first. The air did hold in the tyre, but the tyre itself is all perished. So I'm going to order some new tyres. I think I might go for cream tyre, which are more expensive, but this bike doesn't owe me much at all. As you may have heard in one of the earlier videos, I basically offered him scrap value for it, which, as far as I'm concerned, scrap value is well, it should be actually less, but it was fair enough to him and fair enough to me. So I offered a tenner for the bike, and he was happy to take that, and I walked away, and then all of a sudden people were like all over me saying, oh, that's amazing, that's amazing, that's amazing. And then when I told them how much it was, they were like, so if you are kidding, that seat's worth more than that, that tank is worth more than that. I'm like, yeah, well, it's seized, but I'll have a little tinker. And it is ending up being a lot better than what I thought. It's right. Anyway, I'm gonna have to stop this video and get on with some work, because I'm enjoying this.